On a frigid winter morning, Donald Trump drove through New York City on his way to a meeting. On a cold street corner, Trump noticed a man wearing a torn military jacket and a frayed blanket, holding a cardboard sign with the words, "I am a veteran. Please help." Trump directed his driver to stop the car and inquired about his security arrangements. As he stepped out of the vehicle, freezing wind slapped his face. Trump approached the man, eliciting unusual eyes from passers-by. The man initially flinched, but remained seated and spoke gently. When Trump asked for the man's name, he looked up cautiously and responded, "My name is John." John Miller. Trump leaned down to John's level, met his eyes with empathy, and asked for his story. John said quietly. John, a veteran, took a deep breath and spoke in a tired, shaky voice. He served in Afghanistan and faced unimaginable challenges, losing friends and fighting every day to survive. However, the worst part was returning home and realizing nothing was the same. Trump listened closely, his visage expressing the significance of J.K.'s story. J.K.'s voice faltered as he recounted being severely injured during a mission. A blast claimed the lives of his friends, and despite receiving medical treatment, his soul remained unhealed. He paused with tears in his eyes and spoke quietly. "My family abandoned me." John, who once fought for this country and risked his life, found himself on the streets, alone, hungry, and forgotten. He lost his job, his home, due to unpaid debts. "People pass past me as if I'm a ghost." John gripped his blanket tightly, recalling a time when he was sleeping on the streets and a man next to him froze to death. He called the police, but it was too late because he was a Vietnam veteran. John was deeply moved by Trump's expression and empathy. J.N. stared up at Trump with tears in his eyes. He had given everything for our country, but now his life is absolutely dark. He wonders why he survived. Trump took a deep breath as John spoke to him. His voice was steady and emotional, and he promised to change the situation. John stared at Trump with disbelief and a glimmer of hope in his expression. He asked tremblingly, "Would you do this for me?" Trump not only provided support, but also offered John hope for a better tomorrow. Trump instructed his assistant to book a hotel and get a doctor on site. He also instructed his bodyguard to get a hot meal for John. Trump then reassured John by placing a hand on his shoulder and saying, "We will make you comfortable within minutes." The bodyguard reappeared with a hot bowl of soup and sandwiches. John hesitated before taking a piece, and as he chewed, his eyes welled with tears. "It's been a long time since I had something warm to eat," he added softly. Trump stayed with John, offering support and ensuring he finished his lunch. After an hour, a sleek black SUV arrived, and Trump brought John to the hotel. He was shown to a private room with a warm shower, new clothes, and a soft bed for the first time in what felt like forever. John experienced a sense of dignity. Trump arranged for a doctor to examine John and organize a plan for his recovery. The following morning, Trump met John at a breakfast table in the hotel dining room. He smiled and offered to connect him with Veterans United, an organization that helps homeless veterans rebuild their lives. Trump also offered to cover all expenses for the first year. John's eyes widened in surprise as he said, "Are you doing this for me?" His voice trembled with emotion. Trump expressed gratitude to John for his service to country. Later that day, John met with a representative from Veterans United who offered him resources such as housing, job training, and counseling to help him get started. Trump gave J.N. a check from his foundation to pay urgent expenditures. J.N. expressed appreciation in tears, saying, "This feels like a miracle." As Trump prepares to depart, he turns to J.N. and says, "One day, you'll have the chance to help someone else. This world becomes a better place when we extend our hands to one another." John, faced with tears, the resolute individual looked at Trump and promised to pay it forward one day. Facing the camera, Trump addressed the audience with genuine honesty. "There are many people in need of assistance in this country. Let's not neglect them. A little act of kindness can make a significant impact on someone's life. Remember that everyone has the ability to make a difference." The story ended with John starting a new life, moving into a safe home, preparing for work, and smiling with hope for the future. He now had a place to call home, a purpose, and a renewed sense of dignity. This story demonstrates how a single act of kindness can change someone's life forever. Please share your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe to our channel and receive notification for more inspiring tales. Let's share hope and kindness together.